All right, thought I'd do audio commentary today. See how long that lasts. I can't breathe enough to talk, and I can't even understand myself. Try to wait until I can actually speak clearly to say something. Uh, among several of us, kind of decided at the same time we've been doing way too many short, intense races, and our fitness isn't improving the way we want it to. We really need, as we all realize, a bunch of us anyway, kind of at the same time, is longer, less intense races, maybe more zone 2, zone 3, but more TSS overall, but zones totally different than what we've been doing with these short, intense races. Uh, Certainly the case for me. My fitness has just plummeted since spring, nowhere near where it was back when I seem to have forgotten that lesson. So we've gone back to doing more longer races now, just a couple short ones. They're very popular. Understandably, busy people squeeze in a half-hour race. Evenings after work before the kids. It's totally understandable, but those of us with the flexibility to do longer races can set up our own with IndieVelo, which is what we've done here. This is an unranked event. No pressure in a way if you care about ratings. Just call it a training race. Bit of spice. We made it private, just figuring it'd be kind of just for us, Evan and I. We dialed it on this course for kind of what we're looking for. Hour and a half, maybe, hour and 20 minutes, roughly. That those climbs aren't as bad as they look. 3 or 4%. Steady 11, 12-minute climbs with bots. A few passes of the split road, 3 of them. Little bumps around the lake. Made it a points race just for a little bit of interest, but limited the number of sprint banners to 1, 2, and the final double points at the finish. So kind of in our favor. You can sprint down the descent. It's kind of fun to do actually. So bots, let's see what else we've got. So 60 kilometers, 488 meters of climbing, but it's not too hard. Unranked. We use wide range ability matchmaking, so there'll probably be more pens, but it'll just be 2 of us. 3 kilometer neutral zone starts really gentle. We're going to ease into this one. We're not out to do a whole lot of VO2 max in this thing. Limited the number of split points to what you see. And you see our notes. Just we think it'll be sitting in the pack. A fair bit of zone 2. Bots will get busy when points banners start to come up. Again, it should be just, the only people that know about it are just Evan and me up, both kind of looking for the same sort of strengths we talked about this morning. I think this will suit our needs. It made it unranked so that we start and our legs just aren't feeling good. We've been doing a lot of racing, so we can easily drop back to chase groups and just treat it as kind of a brisk group rides with no harm done. So we're going to treat ourselves right, not overdo it, but it's kind of fun. It's more fun than just a training ride or structured workout, at least for me. So just basic performance verification. We're not worried about that. Sensors lined up. All right, jump in there. There we go. Quite see Evan's jersey up. He was warming up. So I think we'll have a problem. But we'll just fire up another backup. It's a great thing about IndieVelo. Once you get used to all the options you have, you can really tune the kind of training you're looking for. There it is. So talked about it and thought this might be just the medicine we need for our entire legs. Still build a little fitness, but without doing a lot of damage to ourselves along the way. So at the 1 minute mark, we'll be split up into pens. Confident. It'll be Evan and I both in the same pen. We always race pen 1 on these kind of courses, so shouldn't be any problem there. If not, it's easy enough. You can set up a new event 5 minutes later. Copy the old one, make a few changes, and off we go. It's really special about IndieVelo. So, once you get used to it, you can't beat the flexibility. Turn my fans on. Maybe muting my microphone during parts of this. Hoping I remember to unmute to talk. All right. I've both been working on our audio and our streaming. Let's see. So Aldo, let's make sure. Oh, there's Evan. There's the other Evan too. So that Aldo Esposito we gotta watch out for. He's the top ranked bot. So we have a 3-kilometer neutral zone. Made it started at about 200 watts, very gentle. We're not trying to sprint out of this thing. This is training. So we're gonna ease into it. It's kind of early for Evan after work. I want to make sure you get decent time to warm up in a healthy way. We're both in pen 1. 50, it's 48 bots. I think the Pacers counted here. It'll just us. So 46 bots, and then Evan and I. Sure, we'll just try to follow, sit in. That will chase any. I'm not. Evan might have the legs. Won't chase any attacks off the line anyway. Doesn't show that in the description. I kind of forgot by the time I set it up. I also just made an even 60-kilometer finish. I hope that turns out to be a good finish spot. I didn't check. Remember to watch as we pass by. Not around a bend or something. He's speeding up. I hope his audio problems are easy to fix. Enjoy Ivan's commentary when he races. It's finally cooling off here. We got a window open at the moment. It might warm up a bit. Be miserable when it's been hot and humid here all summer. AC can't keep up. Considerably more vigorous than I intended here. Should have kept it 200 watts the whole way. Always a slow starter. Want to get dropped by the pace spot. Forget 300 watts is a lot. It's a 70 kilogram pacer, so it's brisk. That would be fine in the bunch. Here's our team branding, so we end up with the team logo on all the banners for fun. So it should be pretty tough bots, actually. Normal ability matchmaking. I won't chase solo attacks here. Stay in the main bunch for the climb and see how it goes. Alright, here comes the end of the neutral zone. Pacer will fall off. You want to move up though. My legs are feeling yesterday. I noticed in points races, the bots aren't as aggressive. They seem to know what counts. They'll get frisky as the banner comes up. It'll be interesting to see. That means the climb, just on the descent to the banner. You'll see some attacks go. Watch for the numbers on the right. It's colored numbers when bots attack. Definitely going to save our energy. Warm up nicely for the first sprint, which is still 21 kilometers away. So again, we're looking for this training, a fair chunk of zone 2. A few hard efforts. Not sure what that jitter was. I hope that's not a dropout. You can survive very short dropouts. A little bit longer, you basically you're on your own. It's actually easier than the pace bot. It's kind of funny. If this was a scratch race, we'd have already seen bots attacking. They're all biding their time. There goes one. Not interested. Ones that go this early tend not to be great climbers. Hope. Find out. Nope, Evan's going for it. It'll be good. We'll see how it works out. He might make the right decision. Dang. I didn't mean for him to have to wait for me. Hope that's not what he was doing. "60-kilometer race. I always wait, especially with climbs like this. But sometimes screw up and they're gone for good. I don't recognize those bots though. Evan's a really good starter. He, Julian, Jan, right, other guys are on the team are kind of hit it out of the gun. Cover those attacks. Takes me ages to warm up. Wish I could do that. I have to count on some endurance to be able to make up ground in the later parts, but it doesn't always work. Still don't feel warmed up, so even though I rode for 20 minutes before. I think it's an age problem I have. Sometimes I'll feel better 45 minutes into a race than at the beginning. Going up the split road. Doesn't matter too much with groups this size. You have to make a choice. It seems to be easier for my style of riding anyway. Jan likes the low road. He's got a real punchy ability to get over that little bump at the end. I have to build back up speed. This one suits me better. So that those two riders have 16 seconds on us. I don't recognize them. Which probably means they're just sprinter type bots and won't do well on the climb. Catch them up. Gap is holding. It's a big group, so unless you see a known top bot go, Wendell Shannon or somebody like that, you generally never go with them. All right, here we go, split road. Pick the high, randomly assigned. Move up a little bit. Sometimes you can split a group, big groups like this. Evan's on better legs than I am today. I want to be warmed up and ready to go by that climb. Yeah, Evan gets it. Somehow we dropped one rider, one bot. 3 seconds back, that's weird. They're all normal matchmaking in this one. Oh, sorry, wide range ability matchmaking. So they're still pretty close to us. It's where the humans, the bots, were chosen to match us. And neither of us are climbers, really. So I don't know if that means there won't be great climbing bots. Or what? Find out. Still 16 kilometers to the sprint point. Over the top of the climb. Strong winds, I forgot to mention. Keep an eye on that. It's actually harder in the tailwind like this. Damn good draft. It's easier to get more draft into a headwind. That's why our speed's so high. We're into a 11-kilometer-per-hour tailwind. Two off the front are kind of holding their gap. Pretty hard to do. It's a group like this. But I'm glad we didn't race or do a ranked race today. My legs are definitely not ready, but a good zone 2 effort like this. A little bit of zone 3 and sprints suit me real well. More racing this week. Okay, more climb. Get my legs spinning faster to get ready. Another bot trying to bridge up. Angel Banks, I don't know that one either. Normally I would have started feeling better by now. Might still warm up, but I don't want him waiting. Better to ride at his goal for the training session instead of waiting for me. It's like he doesn't feel too bad about that idea. We've had some hard races lately. I'm going to turn into the wind. We're 26 seconds off the front now. These two are gaining. It's going to be pretty significant. See what the climb brings. It's ranked second in this race. That's only, because I've done a million bot races, I'm over ranked really. They're easier to beat than the humans if you're a TT type rider. So I'm getting killed when I race humans. It should be. Ranking has been falling lately. Will here too. I'm ranked second, which is beyond what I'd be capable of if this were a ranked race. There's another one. You can see I'm 100% draft into the wind. Easier. So I don't know any of the bots that are up ahead. They're not the famous ones. Doesn't mean they're not good though. Could be more climby bots that I don't know who will kill us. All right, now we take the turn on the climb. Try to stay in this large bunch without chasing crazy solo bots. Sure, Evan's up here too. Yeah, there he is. So this is good. A long climb, you gotta pace yourself. No, it's not steep. We're only in the foothills right now. Could chase him if I wanted to. And I don't. All right, I'm gonna mute for a bit. We're back at the top. making fun of the other Norwegian bot, Evan. He tells me it's not a super common name yet. He's got a little doppelganger in the race, which is pretty cool. Somewhere there's a Bob Miller floating around, pacing once in a while. Well, my plan was to have enough to go up and over the top, but I didn't have it. I'm still pushing really hard, at least enough for me not to be able to overtake them and stay away on the descent. There goes Evan. See if he can get away. He's a better descender than I am. He's pushing hard. I don't want to follow these bots. I don't want to help them catch him. No. Didn't want to get ahead of them. Now I'm helping them in the draft. I can slow him down a little bit. Still 1.7K left. It's a long way, but he's good at momentum, so. Breaking corners. Just keep up. I don't want to. So I'll try it two ways. He'll go long. So about 1.3K left. A little bit of flattening. It's an uphill, actually. Try to sit on him and out sprint him, but may or may not work. I want to follow, but not get ahead. Still pushing hard. He's good at this, so this is his style. It's so hard to get away with breaking corners, though. With all that work. A nice gap. 900 meters left. There goes Aldo. Don't want to lose these guys. It's got 6 seconds, 5 seconds. 600 meters. All right. I'm going to have to start sprinting. Kevin's got it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I didn't want to catch you. Okay, good. Perfect. 1, 2. I don't know if I want to do that next time. It's a lot of work. I can't get dropped. Ooh, yeah. Once races are tough, the bots don't recover right after a sprint. The toughest format, I think. All right. He may choose to sit on wheels and not, so he can sprint in the last 200 meters much better than I can. Could blame him for that. So now let's see these climby bots. Keep the gap. 38 seconds. Group of 6 behind us. Although Esposito is top ranked, but I don't know if he's a TT type or a climber type. Climbed pretty well. You did see that all those solo breaks stayed away on the flat, got caught and passed in the climbs. That's why we don't chase them. Unless it's a TT type race and you see a top TT bot go. They're already closing. I don't think with that hill coming, I want to do a whole lot of work on the flat. If we get most of the way there, do a little bit of work, keep the gap 10 seconds or something. Let's see how it goes. Mine was a little brisk. Fortunately, my legs warmed up just in time for it. It takes me that long, really, get my legs moving. All right, to a headwind. Definitely don't feel like working. To a headwind, slowly gaining on us behind, but it's okay. We gapped him on the climb last time. So training wise, we're getting plenty of endurance time. It's important. A little bit of threshold, a teeny bit of red zone. Just more interesting to do than a structured workout for me anyway. Some people like the rigor of structured training. I like the mental aspect of racing. Puzzle things out a little better. In the crosswind, it got harder. Get a nice sunset pic. Our butts. Getting back into a strong headwind, so be just sit in, even though they're slowly reeling us in. Start at 38, down to 31 seconds. Another group behind them, 12 seconds, so if I felt fully fit, I'd do some work on the front. The climb coming, need to save it for that. I might need to do work on the flat after the second climb, so see what happens. Forgot to check where the finish was when I passed it the first time. Come to it again as we approach the foothills to the climb. I'll have to remember to watch for it. Yeah, they're coming pretty fast now, down to 27 seconds, so they'll definitely catch us. But these ones we were with were the fastest ones up the hill, so for now, these are the wheels we want. Doing the climb again. Pretty hard. I feel like if I worked hard now, I could easily be dropped on the climb the way these three, particularly in the second half of the climb, that way they finished it. All right, high road. Let's hope all or most of our bots go that way. Sucks when they all go the other way. Always random. One at least. Don't think the others will drop us. We just have to push a little bit. They have a little hill at the end. Slow them down. Time that just right. Hopefully we'll gain a little time back. You're lucky my legs came to life. That climb before. Back to not feeling that great now. Let's see. Again, all those the top ranked bot. Good company. I can't remember where the others were. Being caught up from behind. Almost have the gap since the sprint. Save it for climb. Sure, that'll be pretty vigorous. right, we're halfway. There's a bridge attempt from behind. Maybe not. We're in that real fast section with the tailwind. Yep, down to 18 seconds. Knowing these three can climb better than the ones coming, I'm not inclined to work on the front for now. Group 2 has maintained a 12-second, 13-second gap on Group 3. Which is good. Just assume go up with fewer than more. Fourteen seconds. We're going to turn into kind of a headwind in a bit. Be a banner coming. Just looking at where it is on the map, I think it should be any point now. Just before the bumps start. That's good. No breaking corners or anything. We kept an 11-second gap on the Chargers behind. That's good news. These guys were the ones that climbed well, so the job now is to hang on. And hopefully they just pace up. They weren't fast until the second half. They sped up. 10-second gap. Let's see how that evolves. That bunch coming. Should make it to the climb. See what happens. All right, 8 seconds now as we really start the real climb. It's never more than 4%. Usually 2 or 3, so still 7 seconds. Five seconds. Back to 6. Be interesting. Up the rest of the way now. Should be to our advantage. Only got 4 seconds. Good news is that we're both groups are gaining on group 3. So don't need more at this party. That's good. Okay, here comes Cloud. Not gonna follow. Evan might. Go, man. Be awesome if he can do it. Oh. Stick with these 3. Evan's the points leader. He's got to defend that. Good man. Uh-oh. He can hold on. Sometimes it pays off. It's really hard to know. These 3 I'm with were the ones that survived over the top. So we got a long way to go. Looks like Evan will catch on to McLeod, so that's good. Made my bed with these guys. They go harder when it gets steeper. I want to help them. Yeah, man. Try to follow Aldo. Top ranked. We either catch or we won't. Okay. Teammate up ahead. I want to help this group. Halfway up the climb. Hard bit to go. These guys sped up last time. Here. Alright, looks like Evan has a good chance to catch. Front. I'm gonna mute for a minute. Okay. Well, that didn't go as planned. Evan had the legs to go with some attacks. Then they petered out. This bunch just kind of motored up all the way. Sure, I catch McLeod. So I kind of passed Evan. I could tell he wasn't. He's so punchy. Naturally, I could tell he must have been gassed. Didn't attempt to try to catch on. Went ahead. We'll see how it goes on the descent. He's got legs for the flat, and you can drop back and help him. 1.7K. I'm going to save it for the sprint. Last time. .3K. $900. 700 meters. Breaking corner. Gotta get ready right after this. I can outlast. Okay. Now, gotta hang on. One second. Okay. I don't feel bad taking over Evan's spot. 11.5K left. I'm in a group of 6. 2 solo bots behind us. Fast ones though. Probably catch. Not gonna help. Maybe Evan's group can catch up. Just gonna sit in. Evan's recovered for the flat. Might just make it back. These guys are climbers, so they're not going to be fast on this stretch. Catch McLeod, Wolf though. Here they come. Oh, it was going to be right on top of me. Points races are such good training. You go from a hard climb to a sprint to threshold right after the climb. Teaches you how to get recovery, trains your body everywhere it can. What's going on here? Cloud bridged up and then petered out. There it goes again. Kind of a weird way to ride. Thought he was gone. Just in case. Yeah. Ready? All right, so it's double points at the finish. And it's unranked, so it doesn't really matter. It's just practice. It doesn't look like Evan's group is going to come back, fortunately. Going really slow now, but it's headwind. Take advantage of that. I never feel guilty taking advantage of bots because they never tire. Let's go harder at the end of a race than the beginning, so not bothered one bit. Crosswinds have got harder. Let's hope they all go high road. All right, no real drama there. Everybody's picked up the pace, you can tell. That's why I don't feel bad beating bots. They never tire and get faster. So train us. I'm not complaining. All right, 4.6K left. Some crosswinds to deal with. Double points to finish. Seem to be climber type bots. They're going hard, but not big watts, so they seem to be lighter. What I'm used to, the big TT bots. All right, 3.2K left. Get the hands on the drops. I don't think any will attack from here. I think it's just a hard tempo for them. $1.9K. I got to check the wind. It'll be a tailwind. Nope, I was wrong. Crosswind, headwind. There it was. There we go. Beat out. No. Hopefully, everyone will have better luck. That's what I get for making double points. The finish serves me right. Here he goes. He's a much better sprinter. All right, he's got this. See if you can catch this one. I think you will. Well done, Evan. It's already faster than my... Oh, that one just took off. It's just 100 meters left. Wow. He's got the rest. Nobody will catch him now, though. Well done, sir. Whew. And that was fun. Points races are hard. They're probably the hardest format, I think. Especially if you have a lot of them. This didn't have many. But it's still a lot of fun. Just send you a quick note. All right. Yeah, that was good. That was an hour and a half. Which is the minimum I like to do, actually. Hour minimum, I guess I'd say 111 TSS. So that's about the right level of intensity overall. That seems to be what helps me gain fitness without building just excessive fatigue, where I just kind of fall apart like I was doing with all those short races. So I'll still do a couple short races. But just a couple. So that's what it looked like. So not a lot in the red, so I didn't strain myself too much. A lot of blue and zone 2, you can see here. By far the most part, a little bit of sprinting, some tempo. So it was a good training, a lot more interesting than just tootling along on my own. That's why we do it. It effectively replaces a workout when you tune the event right. To get what you're looking for, it's just a more interesting way to go about it. All right, I guess that'll do it for this one. Thanks for watching, and great job, Evan. Sorry about that hill. Thought we could catch up again afterward, thinking along the way, but should have realized that wasn't gonna work. Those guys were too fast up there. But anyway, I think it was a good workout for both of us, and great racing with you. Always makes it interesting. Appreciate it. All right, see you, everybody. Well, there you go. I did try to sprint hard, it looks like. Not bad for me. I think that was that second sprint. That's where my legs felt pretty good, actually. Certainly not the finish. All right, thanks.